offensively, the Wolves 25th in the NBA on the season. But, Dave, since April 16th, they've been one of the best teams on both sides of the ball. Very strange schedule when you look at it. They had a 7-game road trip where they had to play the Denver Nuggets twice on the road trip, but not back-to-back, at separate times during the road trip.
On the board here in downtown Minneapolis, Chris Finch did not seem like a huge fan of it either. He said he thinks it's good for this year. We'll see whether or not it sticks. D'Angelo Russell, more of a coincidence than anything, but you know, Tyus has enjoyed that.
The New Orleans Pelicans. Karl-Anthony Towns hits the three, and Karl-Anthony Towns extends the streak. Edwards an early look. And Towns going downhill, takes it to the cup. This is a Minnesota team that is among the league leaders in layups made and driving field goals made.
And so Zion had nothing to do with that.
Well, and he didn't really have that much to do with the Timberwolves. Only scored 4 points the final 4.5 minutes as Edwards drills the triple there. The Timberwolves are 8 minutes away from being on a 7-game win streak.
That's really true.
They blew a 10-point lead late in Sacramento. How about that Euro step move in the finish out of the rookie Anthony Edwards? Towns, one-on-one with Valanciunas.
I love it.
And Cat wins the battle.
That's the technique that I love when Karl-Anthony Towns. I think it would have been very interesting had Jaren Jackson Jr. been healthy from the beginning of the season to see how his minutes would have gone and how they would have played them together as Towns. How about that? I mean, the way he popped it against the zone and just caught the basketball and just shot it up and in. And then that play right there.
Morant gets into the paint and foul. Morant.
And the head coach they were thrown out for the game because of a foul that was a non-call in that game as well.
There were 5 technicals issued, Jim, in a span of 18 seconds at the end of their loss to New York.
And the head coach they were thrown out for the game because of a foul that was a non-call in that game as well.
There were 5 technicals issued, Jim, in a span of 18 seconds at the end of their loss to New York.
Well, we can say that for almost all of these teams that are fighting at this point for this play-in situation, and all of them play better on the road as Edwards continues his big night.
As he became more comfortable, he said, now it feels like a high school three. He said the beginning of the NBA season, it felt like it was a lot farther.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Anthony Edwards play, if you just saw him at the beginning.
It felt like it was a lot farther.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Anthony Edwards play, if you just saw him at the beginning, or even up until really all-star break as Towns gets the ball taken away from him.
We are getting confirmation, by the way. If it was human-sized, it could run 450 miles an hour.
You told me that one before, and I got a hard time believing that.
I double-checked it after I told you it, and you doubted it, and it is correct. He used the right word, I'm guessing. You know, you mentioned those technical fouls at the end of their game on Monday night against the Knicks. In the final 80 seconds,
no doubt,
you get a chance to make that margin look pretty good. Edwards fires from deep and connects. Anthony Edwards, the rim. Towns gets his way to the rack.
Nice job by Josh Okogie to kind of screen off Xavier Tillman that time. Just 3 of 10. It seems like he's hurt Minnesota more than that. Got 11 in the game. Kyle Anderson has 17.
Towns looked like he took some contact on that three. Doesn't get a whistle. I feel like you can pencil him in for 25 points a night right now. It's ridiculous. And Karl-Anthony Towns not having the greatest scoring night. He's just been unable to stay on the floor. Misses there, but the third tries the charm as Okogie gets the putback.
Crossing him over. Rebound. Okogie, who's been a handful here in the third quarter, and Okogie finally finishes it off. Josh Okogie.
I feel like you can pencil him in for 25 points a night right now. It's ridiculous. And Karl-Anthony Towns not having the greatest scoring night. He's just been unable to stay on the floor. Misses there, but the third tries the charm as Okogie gets the putback.
He's everybody's sort of uplifting personality in the practice facility and around the team, and he brings it every night.
Listen, Jim, I'll admit I haven't watched.
Tyrese Halliburton, unfortunately, is injured, but the hyperextension is going to be okay. I'm so glad that he structurally didn't have any damage as D'Lo knocks down that triple. There's a lot of people that will still say LaMelo Ball was the right choice for number one because they feel like he's the best player. I I am really excited about the Anthony Edwards pick, and I think it was the right move then. It was just a big, strong guy. Like, Charles didn't really have to lift weights to be strong either. I think Anthony Edwards is a lot like that. I don't think Anthony Edwards needs to lift weights to be strong. What a player.
Towns splits through a number of defenders. Couldn't get it to go, though.
Karl's had some bad bounces in this game.
5 of 12. And Morant, and if that's a reach and foul on Towns, that'll be 4. He was right there. Who are they going to call it on? And that is going to be number 5. And a chance for the and one for Morant. Valanciunas has 5 personals. So a lot of players on the floor with foul trouble right now. Towns looking for a 3. Buries the triple. Timberwolves knotted up. D'Lo.
Oh, Towns is open.
Yeah.
You got to make that pass quicker.
Yeah, for sure. But Towns will attack and have a chance for a conventional three-point play.
Valanciunas 9 points, 5 rebounds.
Cat completes the three-point play. Towns slings
Karl.
it, and he leads McDaniels too much.
On one of the all-rookie teams.
Sure is. Russell. Long rebound by Towns. And Cat throws it away.
On one of the all-rookie teams.
Sure is. Russell. Long rebound by Towns. And Cat throws it away. Towns fires from way deep. Nearly got a roll, and that is going to be all she wrote.